Atlanta News First Plus. I have the privilege of bringing you today's news headlines and some of the things you may have missed with our one and only morning anchor, Brooks Baptiste, fresh off the morning show here on A&F Plus to bring you some more news you can use.
Look,
Brooks.
Maria, we made it to Friday. So
did.
if there's nothing else for folks to get excited about it. And then we're getting closer to Thanksgiving too. But that could mean some stress. All right, we're not going to focus on that this morning, but we do want to catch up on some of those stories, and one of which about a very popular breakfast spot that is going to be closing. This is a beloved Atlanta restaurant and a staple. It's going to be serving its last meal in about a month from now. The owners of Jive on Ponce de Leon say that it's going to close December 22nd. They said it was a hard decision, but they told us that they needed a break, especially after the pandemic. And what was interesting here, Maria, is we got a chance to catch up with the owners, and what they were saying was that it's been 31 years. They say they're just tired, and they said it's been a long time coming. They've been just a little mom and pop shop, and the wife in this was saying that her husband Steven does all of the cooking and she does all of the baking. So they've had a great system that has worked for them for 30 plus years. But Jive is along a part of Ponce that was recently purchased by developers who had plans for massive changes to the corridor. Last summer, the developer said that it was scaling back on some of those plans, and instead it was going to allow some of those local restaurants, bars, and other businesses to stay open. But I've never been to this spot, Maria, but I feel like I have missed out on the past 30 plus years that they've been around.
It looks so
and
cozy.
and it looks so cozy. You know, if it's a mom and pop shop, those are usually the best spots because they take very good care of the customers. They take very good care of the food and all of that. So I hate to see that it's going to be going away, but hopefully people will get out there and do what they can to at least get one final meal in before they're done next week or next month, excuse me. Also, can we talk about the Jonesboro High School marching band? They're going to be leaving this weekend to go to the Big Apple there in New York City to perform in Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The best part about this is not their first time in the national spotlight. Let me tell you something about them. They went to Washington, D.C. earlier this year for the White House's annual Easter egg roll. You may even remember they were featured in Usher's Super Bowl ad for his halftime show, which was also earlier this year. So the big question is, when they're out there along that parade route, will they get a spot where they actually feature them? I hope. You know, depending on which stations you watch, you may see certain things and not the others. We want to see them. We want to see them so we can root for them and scream at the TV as they're doing their good dancing and dropping it and all that good stuff with those instruments in their hand, which if you have ever been a part of a marching band, that is not easy to do. I'm just saying, okay?
Well, hey, they deserve every opportunity that they're about to get. You mentioned Thanksgiving earlier today, and I want to let people know that today is a very important start to what is going to be a busy travel season. Officially kicking off. If you are catching a flight, do not be surprised if you see an influx of people at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Atlanta News First reporter Sarah Hammond is at the airport as millions are expected to pass through over the next week and a half.
And since we've been here, the line for security has really been fluctuating between a little bit of a line forming and then no line and then forming again, and they're moving pretty quickly through. Take a look at what it looks like right now. Airport officials say they're anticipating 4.2 million travelers coming through here between now and December 3rd. And just today, they expect to see over 373,000 passengers. So it's safe to say you can expect longer lines to check in, check bags, and get through TSA security. Again, right now, it's moving pretty quickly. The screens here say it's about a 6-minute wait at the main checkpoint, but it's likely that was going to go up through the day. So it's a good idea to get here at least 2.5 hours before your flight. Remember, a lot of these airlines shut their door to the plane about 10 minutes before takeoff, so you don't want to be caught running to catch your flight. One traveler we spoke to said she made sure to get here early this morning.
I didn't even realize it was supposed to be a super busy day. I thought we were going early for the Thanksgiving holiday since it's not until later. But yeah, I'm pretty excited that it's not too long.
Today, tomorrow, and December 1st are going to be 3 of the busiest days in this Thanksgiving travel season. So one of the most important things to remember is to get here early, give yourself plenty of time, and continue to check your flight status online. From the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, I'm Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.
And it is the 8th annual Atlanta Christkindl Market reopening at Buckhead Village today. A second location is also going to be coming to Cobb County next week, really getting into the holiday season very quickly around Metro Atlanta. It's a great way to enjoy some time with friends and family, shop around a little bit, and have a German-themed holiday full of trinkets and treats to celebrate the season. And by the way, I have been to one of these. The food is outstanding. So if you're going to go for anything, Christmas decorations, festivities, at least, make sure that you take advantage of the good German food that you are bound to experience if you make your way out. Let me just update my graphic here, actually. Again, a fantastic opportunity and something to do this weekend. It is opening in Buckhead, and the Cobb County location will be coming to you here next week. And of course, we have more information for you on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. All right. As we are talking about the holiday season, a lot of you are starting to think about holiday shopping, and we know because UPS is one of the many big shipping giants in Atlanta that are starting to see their highest frequency of shipping orders. Atlanta News First Brittany Ford took us to the UPS hub in South Fulton with an inside look at how your packages make it right on time to your doorstep ahead of the holiday season.
That's a good copy on that.
A look inside UPS's Smart Hub control room.
Old trailer still in 21.
Shows you one of many steps your package goes through before it arrives on your porch.
We are processing over 100,000 packages an hour in this facility. At its peak, when it's busy, when you see trucks in and out and packages flowing everywhere.
Every holiday season, UPS officials say specialty foods and Christmas gifts double demand.
Going into the Thanksgiving holiday in November, all the way through the end of the holiday season into January.
UPS's regional super hub in Atlanta is the company's second largest ground packaging process facility in the United States. So 9 times out of 10, your package will unload,
good copy, Brittany. I think that
slide, and checkpoint its way from here to its final destination.
There's 18 miles of conveyor belt if you were to lay them all out and stretch them out, which is enough to get you past the Atlanta airport from where we are right now.
A season that's executed with months of preparation.
Whenever your meal is just getting cold, we're planning for next peak season already.
Brittany Ford, Atlanta News First.
Today's the day we have been talking about all week long. It is your chance to get your Magic of Lights light show display tickets. It's one of the most exciting parts about getting into the holiday season is being able to go out to Woodstock to this drive-through experience and really ring in some of that holiday magic early on. Atlanta News First is a proud partner of Magic of Lights. This drive-through show is open through January at Dixie Speedway in Woodstock. And you can buy your ticket now on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. That ticket, by the way, is per car, not per person. So a little goes a long way, and you can bring the family, friends, neighbors, the dog, and really drive through a spectacular light show. And it really is well put together. You get to kind of travel around the world and experience different holiday magic through this light display. So do make sure you check that out. We have a full link for you on AtlantaNewsFirst.com. Weather where you are is coming up next with a look at your weekend forecast.